Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is another video that you're going to be seeing me illustrate. So I think I'm going to name it Watch Me Illustrate or something like that. I'm not sure of what this name is going to be. I'm recording this prior to whenever I'm going to post, so like way prior is what I'm trying to say. So it means that it'll be coming out much later than I'm recording or whatever. So today I want to try attempt a simple design. Like I have said in like previous videos that you might have seen, I am learning Illustrator and I'm still learning. I'm still figuring stuff out. So I'm just trying out simple designs that I am able to do based on little things I'm learning here and there from YouTube videos or from paid courses that I find online. I find courses on YouTube mostly, but I also get from Domestika. I also get from there's some on Udemy as well. And yeah, other platforms, basically any platform that provides any form of Illustrator, any form of online learning, basically. So I'm going to start with this. I think I want this 800 by 1000. Always the CMYK, just in case I like whatever I do so much and I want to print it. So I always stick to that. Same resolution, nothing too fancy, schmancy, whatever. Pretty much the regular settings I always use. And click create. No, it's not responding. Okay, it's responding now. Okay, so I intend to do a really. Where is my artboard? I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Where's my artboard? I don't know. For some reason, Illustrator is very slow today. It's really weird. Is something wrong? I'm not seeing anything. Okay, let's calm down. I hope I can even do like a Valentine's like poster at some point. But let's start with like really simple things. Let's not aim to let's not be too delulu about my current knowledge of this thing. I don't know why it's not showing anything. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. Uh Usually my oh Christ, I think I'm being confused. No, I won't be confused. Is it showing now? Okay, I think it's showing now. I don't know what happened with the first one. What happened with that one? Interesting. Okay, so it's pretty much I think it's a simple design. I hope that I can do what I'm imagining in my head and it works out the way I want it to and doesn't end up being something very weird and funny. To start off, I'll be using shapes. I'll be using straight four colors. So let me decide that first. So I'll start by creating a palette for myself and let me see. I don't know what color. Let me see, what color is this? I can't tell what color this is, but I like to use really simple colors basically. So I have my square whatever here. Going to draw a square. I always forget to hold down the shift key so I can get something that I like. So I'm going to hold down my shift key and get it to be 100, I think. Honestly, it doesn't have to be. And you can use circles. They're much more straightforward. Excuse me. So I'm going to grab this tool here and Alt key and create like, so I think I'm going to use in hold on. I think I'm going to use in Alt key, press down and then drag. Good. Okay. So I think I'm going to use in 3 or 4 colors. I want black, white, yellow, and let me see what other color can I use. Let's stick to black, white, and yellow first. There are 2 ways that I'm imagining this in my head. I hope it works out. I don't know which one's going to work out better, but maybe I'll end up doing it too and comparing to see which one works out the way I want or whatever, which one's more attractive to me. So I'm going to quickly go online now and find some colors that I want to use, like the shades of black or the hues of black that I want, or the hues of white that I want, the hue of yellow that I want. I'm going to go find them now and then come back and bring them back in here, select the colors that I want to use. Okay, So now I have selected the colors that I want to use, and you can see colors on the screen. I'll probably also put them in the description box so that you can easily find them if you're interested in recreating. I need to calm down. If you're interested in recreating something similar, something like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is to, what's the first thing I'm going to do? Because I have this thing in my head. So I'm trying to get something out of my head on this screen. Um, it's a mask that I saw somewhere, and I wanted to like create something with that mask, but it was like, I think it was like jewelry that I saw somewhere. I usually get my inspiration from just random things that I see either online or in person on the road wherever. So it was like a pair of earrings that I saw, and it had like this funny looking mask, and I wanted to recreate that mask, like make it like a poster kind of thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to grab my shape. I'm going to grab my I think my ellipse tool should work. I think I need my shift so that it comes out as an actual circle. How big this thing is supposed to be is something I'm not entirely sure of. So I'm just going to make it as big as I can for now. For some reason, I think this thing should actually be an ellipse instead of a circle, but let's try this one and see what happens. I might increase the size, not entirely sure yet. Let's grab this guy and then, move it. I don't know where center is supposed to be, but I'll probably put it here for now. And it should be this color. So I'm going to grab my color picker and use this color. How's this supposed to work? I'm starting to feel foolish. Okay, I think I made a mistake. Let's grab this guy and make say, started, these things appear in different ways in my head, and I'm trying to find like the most reasonable way to get it done. Okay, so let me get this guy. I'm going to put this guy in the center. I'm going to change the shape. I need to grab my direct selection tool here and make this like sorry, like a head. No, well, like a mask is the point, but I just keep drawing it down till I think I'm where I want it to be. I well, how big is this thing gonna go? So I'm going to grab this the move tool, I think is what it's called. I need to make names of all these things so I'm saying the right terms. Uh, hmm. I don't mind this head actually. I think this thing is in the center. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's in the center. But this thing's confusing me. No, it's not in the center actually. I just looked at it again. Oh, okay. I'm going to grab this guy and just increase the silly too, just because I think it needs to be increased. Okay, this is a very funny looking mask. This is not what I I didn't mind, but it's let's see where we're going. Okay, I'm here now. I think this guy should come up a little, but because I needed to like, what? Let's just leave it where we're at. I'm going to grab this and get it in the center, and I think it's right where I want it to be. I'm going to take out the outline so that it's not distracting me, sort of, or I'm going to change the outline color. So I'm going to make the outline color, say, grab my color picker. It's my color picker. Going to make the outline this color. No, not the entire, oh God, no. Um, hmm, this guy, this color. So the outline is that color. No, for some bloody reason, it, oh, wow, okay. Um, cancel that. I wanted to, uh, how do I change the outline color? Why am I confused? But I need to select. This is getting me confused. You know what? I'm trying not to fight with this thing today. I definitely do not want a gradient. I don't need a gradient. I just need the color to be where I want it to be. For some reason, it doesn't want to do that. Okay, and I want this color instead of that. Why is it not giving me? Uh, hmm. Mm, okay. What I'm going to do next is to let me just focus on this for the meantime. I want this color still as the base, sort of. Or no, let me use the black. Let me use the black as the base. What I'm going to do now is instead of trying to create like an outline and fighting with that because I don't know what's happening, I'm going to grab the Alt key and this guy to create like a second one. Okay, undo that. Alt key. So we have two. Now this one, we're going to grab the Shift key, hold down the Shift key, and then reduce the size of this one just a tiny bit, and then change the color. Maybe grab this color for instance. Grab my selection tool, bring this guy to the center, as center as it can be or as it can get. I'm going to hold down my Shift key again and increase it because I need it to be just slightly bigger than it is right now. Okay, maybe bring this down just a little bit. I think I just messed up what I'm doing because what I want is for this gold color to be like the outline that I'm trying to create. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one, or no, this one as it is, change the color to say black. Good. Now grab this, select the one behind and change the color to this one. Good. Now I am getting closer to where I want to be. Now this one that's inside, the actual color I need it to be should be should it be black? I'm a bit confused on what I want it to be. I think it should be black. So now I'm just going to grab I think I'm going to grab a square first, or a rectangle rather. I'm going to hold down my Shift key so it's a square. And it's going to be, I'm not sure how big or how big I want it to be, but let's try this 180 first. And then I'm going to get the ellipse tool. I'm going to do pretty much the same thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down, I'm going to click outside this first, then grab the ellipse tool. Then I'm going to grab my ellipse tool and then hold down my Shift key so that it's I don't know, do I want it to be, so this point where you can see the intersect, I'm going to hold down my Shift key and then pretty much just draw it so it looks like it will fit. Oh, not that. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to hold where it shows like intersecting, and so that where it shows like the intersect box, I'm going to hold down my Shift key and then so it's that way. So I'm going to grab this thing, the move tool. Let's get them to kind of intersect. I don't know if intersect is what I should be doing, or kind of getting it to center. Either way, the point is that, yeah, I think the center is a much better approach because I can really see that it's where, I can really see that it's where I want it to be, sort of. So basically, I want them to sort of intersect. Is this where I want it to be? Oh God, I'm getting confused. I'm really just trying to get this thing to sort of intersect so that it'll be, I can use so I'm going to grab my, first of all, take out this outline by clicking on this and pressing this. That's for this guy. And okay, so what I'm going to do next is hold my shift key, select these two shapes, and click on the intersect. So now I really just wanted this. This is what I needed. So I have this now, and I'm going to make like copies of this, but I think I'm going to make this smaller because I think this is a little too big. I need to have like two eyelids sort of. Hold down the Alt key, create a copy. Now that copy that I create, I'm going to hold down my Shift key and reduce the size so it's smaller. I think this is okay. There is no, hold on. I need it to be based on dimensions that I use. So this is okay. I'm going to make a copy of this. Hold on. By holding down my Alt key and creating a copy. I'm sorry if you use like Mac or any other like what's it called uh operating system. I use Windows. I'm a Windows baby. I don't know if I'll ever be a Mac baby. I don't know. Maybe one day. I have no idea. But yeah. So the keys usually are I think Command and what's the other one? I can't remember, but something of that nature. Sorry about that. So next thing I'm going to do is I have these two guys now. They are the eyes, I would suppose. And this one is here as well. Still an eye. I'm trying to get them to be somewhere, be equally spaced, sort of. This person walking up and down. Is everything okay? God, people are walking up and down upstairs. They're making so much noise. So what am I? Oh my God. Right. There's nothing I can do about this one now. I hope they calm down. So next thing I'm going to do is grab my Alt key again and basically make copies of this. Uh-oh. Undo that. Grab my Alt key and make a copy. Exactly. So this copy, I'm just going to bring it out here and click on right click and transform and reflect. I think I want to reflect, but it's going to be like a horizontal. Yeah, so it comes out that way. I'm going to make a copy of that. I'm just going to leave this guy out here for when if I need it again. Now this one that I just created, now I'm going to grab the two of them, or rather, I'm going to make a copy of it. Okay, so Alt key, made a copy. I'm going to grab my move to move that copy here. Kind of move it like ensure that they're like I'm going to use some tools to de-align whatever to get it to be where I want it to be. But what I need to do is first of I'm going to grab these two guys with my shift key and then go to align and then pick like I think this one, the horizontal, no, not the horizontal, this one, vertical align. Am I picking the right thing? Am I confused? I think vertical align should work. And then I'll do the same thing for this guy as well. This guy is below as well. Vertical align. And then these two and do the horizontal align. And then these two as well and do the horizontal align. So they kind of, all they look equally spaced. They look okay where they are. Next I'm going to do is grab, I feel like I should make this lower, but I'm not sure yet. And I need a little bit of space between them. So what I'm going to do is move the both of them, further apart. With my shift key, just move it like this way. Or maybe bring it a little lower and then move this way. And same thing for this guy. The both of them a little lower. Just to ensure that they're like uh hmm, I think they're where I need them to be. Yeah. Okay. I think I should make them a little smaller. I don't know why. But I want to have some sort of forehead here. But maybe before I get to that, let's, just copy this. So these two guys that I created for the eye, hold down my shift key, hold down the alt key, and, make a copy of that I can bring down. Oh, undo that. Hold on alt key, grab. Okay, I guess I have to just do one after the other and put it here. Why is this thing? I hold on my alt key and it just does what I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Works out fine now. Need to get the one at the bottom as well. So hold down the alt key again and try to put the same thing. Yeah. So now it has like eyes and mouth. I need to have like nose and maybe something that just makes it more significant with the head because let's see. Let's grab say let's say rectangle.
So I had no idea that this thing wasn't recording anything for the longest time. I didn't know it had stopped recording. Anyway, what I decided to do was draw a triangle. Sorry, a rectangle. I don't know why I said triangle. I decided to draw a rectangle to kind of represent the nose of the mask. So it's going to be like a long thing. So the width of the rectangle will be very small and then the length will be long. Is it length and breadth or length and width? I don't know, but you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put that in the center, or try to put it in the center. I'm going to make it a bit longer than that because I need it to be slightly longer than that. So I brought it out again so I can make it as long as I wanted it to be without disrupting the other things that I have going on in the shape already. I haven't like really fixed them where they should be, so I don't want anything disrupting them. Now I think it's as long as I need it to be, so I'm just going to put it in the center, or try to put it in the center. I'm going to move the other eyes, or the eyes around, just move them further apart a bit more so that this can fit and it will look as appealing, realistic, organized as possible. So I'm just moving the eyes. I use the shift key, held down shift key, selected those two semicircles and then moved them for the right based on my perspective. I did the same thing to the left one as well at some point. I'm just trying to make sure that they're kind of equally, let's say, I think equally spaced is the word for it. Just so that the nose is in the center and then the eyes are, equally spaced, so they're not looking wonky, if you get what I mean. So after fighting with that, next thing was to actually, let's say, complete this nose. So I was trying to figure out what to do. Should I make it a rectangle or should I use a semicircle? I ended up going with a semicircle. Basically another semicircle. I simply reduced the size, or I copied and pasted with the alt key as I have been using. Created like another semicircle, just pulling from the one I already had. And I know you're not seeing me do that on screen yet, but because I know what I did, I'm just saying it ahead. I was kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. So I created a semicircle, just pulling from the one I already had before. I reduced the size by holding down my shift key so it's scaling nicely, and then I just placed it at the bottom of the rectangle that I made for the nose. Now I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with the headspace, what tool I could use, what shape I could use. But before then, I selected both of them, the semicircle and the rectangle that I used to create the nose, and kind of moved it around till I was comfortable with the position. Next thing, I picked up the pen tool. I used the curvy one. I still struggle with this pen tool, but I decided to give it a shot. So I just started picking points around. I think it works that way, so I don't have to do the dragging I would do with the regular pen tool. So the curvy pen tool can just pick points around. I think my audio is kind of back on now, so it should work out nicely. Sorry about that again, I keep getting distracted, but I'm just picking points around as close as possible, but not really on the edge of the head of the black shape actually. So just picking points around. When I
I think I
get
should be
to
doing
that
this.
point below, I'll just
Yeah.
pick like say centers or somewhere around the center of that semicircle. So right there, and then I'll come down when I'm around the area of the, let's say, the nose. So just like that, I have the center of the circle or the semicircle, and then I come down towards the edge of the eye, and then straight, almost a straight line, and then I pick another point again that's like the center of the semicircle, and then I end the loop basically. I think my audio is almost back on. So the rest of the video, I'm going to move the nose down a bit by selecting both shapes.
We move it, further below or whatever. So she that, and then hold on, my sheet see this guy. So now I can just move this guys down a little lower. I need this thing to be in the center, and I'm really hoping it is. I think this is enough. Yeah. This is as close as I think I can get with what I had in my head. Let me see. If I move, can I move this one? Can you just adjust a little? Yeah, and then this side as well. Yes. I need you guys to be in the center. Good stuff. What I'm going to do now is uh select this with my hold on my shift key, select this guy, and this guy, and I'm going to right click and group so that they're kind of all in the same, I don't know, shape. And yeah, I think this is where I was going. It's weird, but yeah, I don't know why this is what this is what came to my head. For this one now, what I want to do is just bring it down a little more, just so that it's fits the way I want it to. I need this to be like as thin as possible, but not entirely thin. And this one as well. Yeah. So I think the other thing I should do, I don't know what um let's say background I want to use, but let me try this black. So what I'm going to do is grab this guy, the rectangle shape, and draw this way. Oh, I'm not sure that that's fully where we need it to be. Good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to arrange, send it to the back. Do I prefer this? Uh, huh. It looks scary though. Let me, I don't know, try to get it to feel. Maybe if I make it bigger, I'll feel better about it. Let's see if that works. I'm going to hold down my shift key, or actually not, just um, I'm going to just try. Yeah, hold on my shift key basically, and select everything I have made. I don't know, for some reason I thought that I should have grouped. For some reason I'm not sure it grouped. Um, this is my problem. Remove this one first. Now I just select everything I have made. Exactly. Need to make it bigger. Undo that. Then to hold on my shift key so it's scales. Maybe I need it to scale. Hey, where where I exclaimed. Way to move it to the center of the. I don't know where the center of this thing is. To be fair, myself, I said know where this. I don't know where the center is. There should be a way for me to align this thing with like the center of the artboard, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. If you know how to, you can share in the comments. Just watch like more YouTube videos or play around till I figure something out. Something else I noticed is that I want this lips to be closer. I don't know. Is that what I want really? Or I just want to reduce the size? Yeah, and make them making them wide. That's not a bad idea actually. So I'm going to just grab this and just align it like that, like so. Okay, now this back thing was not really given what I don't know, the background that I chose was not really it's not given. Excuse me. It's not giving what I imagine it to, what I imagine it will give. Let me see, what other background can I use? Hmm, maybe I'm not sure. Let's see. Um, let's try. I mean, let's play around. What's the big deal? So this board now, I'm just going to grab my color picker and select this color. This is not bad. I think it's brighter, but let me select this one instead. Okay, now I don't know, but I think this one is. Let me know what you guys prefer in the comments. Do you prefer this guy or do you prefer this guy? I'm going to pretty much wrap up this one here because I'm pretty much done with what I had in mind. So if you guys think this color is better, vote for gold or for black or for I don't know this I don't know what color this it's a shade of white of white. But yeah, these are this is what I had in mind. I wanted to like zoom out so that you can uh see the colors that I used. So you can, I don't know, take a screenshot or whatnot. So these are the three colors that I used. Um this is the design and that's about it. Thank you so much for sticking around with me today. I hope you learned something or you were inspired by something or you just had a good time just listening to me and watching me. That's fair. All right, see you guys in another video or some other time. Bye.